Which always happens. And so the live stream ended because we couldn't get it to start. We couldn't do anything. So now that I've got it working, I have no live stream anymore.
Did you press the mirror button?
Nope. Did absolutely nothing.
So it started and it froze.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Other than you need to get a proper camera. Yeah, here. You're live on here though right now. Something that streams too.
Mhm.
I just don't know that streams too. Can you just copy this and start it again?
I don't know.
I don't have that picture.
I'm scared to mess with this.
What are you trying to do?
Set this up.
Oh yeah, I mean you gotta use your phone to do it.
Okay, so I have kind of recreated the stream, logged back on, hopped back on. I wasn't able to see or hear anything that was happening. So if KeaBabies team is still out there, somebody let me know. And we will just start from where we are. Hello, Irene. Hello, Ashley. My tried and true. Ashley is still hanging out. Okay, so thank you. Or yes, you're back. Okay, so just for anybody that is currently here, I'm just going to chat about this for a second. I think moving forward, I'm just going to stream from my phone. From a webcam. I stream from my phone, and there is something about the two kind of softwares together between the streaming platform and my phone that just don't like each other. And this is a fairly, believe it or not, common problem from what I was able to research that people were able to find workarounds to. And at this point, I've tried them all. So I think just new hardware is kind of what is in order. So thank you guys so much, as always, for your patience and for your understanding. So I know we're getting off to a little bit of a late start tonight, but we're throwing a birthday party. So we're going to brush it off and just get right into it and enjoy this stream just like usual. We're going to pretend like things are normal. Hello, Sweetness B. So happy to have you back. So happy to see that we've got some brand new followers. That's super awesome. The more the merrier. We love meeting more of you, welcoming more of you into the Kia community. So I'm going to jump in. Usually I chat a little bit at the beginning just to give people time to log on and find us. Hopefully we still have some more that are going to jump on and join us eventually. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's talk about the fact that we are celebrating KeaBabies' 4th birthday this evening. Okay, so this is going to be my costume for the night. And oh my God, it didn't make a sound. This is like the universe is conspiring against me tonight, you guys. Okay. Yes, we're going to talk about so much fun stuff. We're actually going to talk a little bit about just the KeaBabies brand itself. Because, I know that so many of you are brand loyalists to KeaBabies and you keep showing up to the live streams and you're so familiar with all of our products, and that's so amazing. But just in case, we have new people coming and joining us, community is such an important part of the KeaBabies brand that, I felt like we should kind of introduce ourselves a little bit and just really talk about some of the cool, awesome, wonderful things about this brand that has, if you think about it, achieved so much in just 4 years. I was kind of shocked when I found out that we were celebrating our 4th birthday because the brand is just so well loved. It's so well established. The products are so amazing. It just, it doesn't feel like a brand that is that new to the world. But lo and behold, it is. So I'm actually going to take this off because it's choking me. But I'll leave it right here. This will be our little party decoration for the night. Okay, so because we are celebrating our birthday, we, of course, have a promotion going on, right? We want for you to be able to get these awesome KeaBabies products that we're going to talk about tonight at a discount. So for hanging out and celebrating with us, you will get 40% off of any of the items that we talk about in this stream tonight. And so, anything that I'm going to introduce to you or show you tonight, you don't have to wonder or worry if it is eligible for the 40% off. Just know that it is. And all you have to do to take advantage of that 40% off is shop. So just all you have to do is you can browse the items that we're going to talk about tonight in the carousel below this video. You will just add what you want to your shopping cart. And then when you complete your transaction, the 40% off will automatically come off of your total. So you don't have to enter a special code, nothing like that. We've tried to make it as easy as possible for you to redeem this discount.
And because it is a thank you for tuning into our live stream, it will expire 1 hour after the end of the stream. So yes, just make sure if you hang around till the end, which of course we hope that you do, don't forget to finish up your shopping because the discount will expire. Okay, so in addition to that, we want to give you a gift, right? As always. So we do have a giveaway going on tonight. And what you will be going home with, if you are our giveaway winner tonight, is the Luxe Bamboo Hooded Towel. So it's this one right here. Let me grab it so I can show it to you up close. We're going to talk about these 3 towels tonight in detail. But I want you to go ahead and see what the giveaway item is because it's so stinking cute. I am going to talk your ear off a little bit about the KeaBabies Bamboo Hooded Towels just because they are fantastic. We use them for my daughter, Sophia. They're a favorite in this house, and I know they're really popular with you guys too, all of you that own them at home already. So if you would like to take home one of these hooded towels for free tonight, here's how you enter our giveaway. So make sure that you are following us here on Amazon Live. And the reason for that is twofold. So one, that makes you eligible for tonight's giveaway, but also anytime we go live, which we do this every week, and actually starting tomorrow, we're going to be doing this twice a week, and I'll talk about that a little bit. Whenever we go live, if you are following us here, you will get a notification just reminding you that these live streams are happening. And that just means more fun, right? Like, you don't forget to join us, join in the fun over here. You get to take advantage of our discounts and our future giveaways and all of that fun stuff. And as always, we just really, really love connecting with you. And this has been a really great and fun way to do that. So yes, the more the merrier. So please follow us here. And so as soon as you are following us, all you have to do then to enter the giveaway is introduce yourself in the chat. Tell us your name, tell us where you're from, just make your presence known. And in about the last 10 minutes or so of the stream, and I will let you know when we're approaching that point, we will randomly select a winner from the chat log. And then I will announce who that person is, and I will let you know how to redeem your Luxe Bamboo Hooded Towel. So very exciting. It does mean that you have to stick around and hang out with us until the end, but hopefully you were planning to do that anyway. And as always, please like and share this live stream because, again, it helps us grow and it just makes these hangout sessions all the more fun the bigger our community grows. Okay, so all of that aside, let's talk a little bit about the KeaBabies brand because, again, we are turning 4 years old. What an accomplishment. What an achievement. I'm so excited and proud to be a part of this brand, to represent this brand. And how this came about is actually completely organic. I was already a Kia parent, as in I owned KeaBabies products. I think I found them on Instagram. Really loved what I saw, gave them a try when I had my daughter Sophia, who is now 15 months old. And I loved everything that I had of theirs. And so, I started posting about it on social media, and that just ended up connecting myself to the brand. So, that's how all of this came about. And so I always tell people whenever I'm like telling my friends about KeaBabies products or, about these fun live streams and things that I do for them, I always want to make it, really clear that I was, a very proud and happy customer first before I in any way officially represented the KeaBabies brand. So, these products are all tried and true, tested by me before I talk to you all about them. And they're products that I do truly love and use in my everyday life. So getting that out of the way, let's talk about KeaBabies' mission. Just some of the really, really cool reasons why you should feel really, really good about supporting the KeaBabies brand. I love the mission statement. So to inspire parents to cherish every bonding moment while nurturing their child's full potential. So I think that kind of inspiring parents to cherish every bonding moment is so apparent just in the brand's personality, right? products that they come up with, like, I know it sounds like such a simple thing, but like the hooded towels, for example, like look how stinking cute they are. And I just every time I use one, I always think like, bath is something that I do with my daughter every night or every other night or so. And you kind of can just get on the treadmill a little bit and like forget to take these little moments in. And just having cute, sweet products like this around it's like that little reminder to tune in that like my daughter won't be this small forever. I won't be giving her baths, and drying her hair with a little lamb towel forever, not even for that much longer, really, because it all goes by so fast. And these are every single moment has the potential to be like a bonding moment with your kid. And just to not take those little moments for granted. And so everything that KeaBabies creates, I just feel really speaks to that. So love their mission statement, core values, commitment to quality. We see that all the time. I know that you guys, again, this community is just so loyal to the brand, which is amazing. And every time I do these live streams, I'm like, so impressed by how many of you are jumping in saying, oh yes, you're talking about the bibs or the towels or whatever. I have 3 at home but now I see this new color just came out and I love them so much. I'm going to buy this color. It's like, clearly I'm preaching to the choir and talking about just the overall quality of KeaBabies products. But things that speak to that are their GOTS certification. So if you have hung out with us before, this is something that I always love to kind of like toot the horn a little bit. I know it's like a little dry to sit through and listen to, but so GOTS is the Global Organic Textile Standard, and it is a national, international standard that is set for the manufacturing and production of organic textiles. So KeaBabies is always dealing with 100% organic cotton in all of their cotton products. I always talk about just how soft and luxurious and non-irritating on my baby's skin their cotton products are. And so it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of work, a lot of commitment to, achieve something like GOTS certification. There are very, very high standards that you have to meet to have that certification. And basically that is just telling you that from the harvesting of the raw materials for, the whatever the KeaBabies product is, all the way through production to working conditions in the factories and the warehouses where, these things are created. Everything has gone under the microscope and it meets this international standard of quality. So, anytime you open up a KeaBabies package and you take your item out, play with the zippers, look at the seams, all that kind of little stuff. It's just always so apparent really, really how dedicated to quality the brand is. So moving on from that, another one of their core values is customers come first. I don't know if you all know about this, but we have something called Kia Care 365, which is essentially a warranty on KeaBabies products. That means from 365 days after your purchase, like that is covered under a warranty. And KeaBabies is available all the time through their website, through email, if you ever have problems or issues with any of your items. And so I can tell you firsthand and kind of getting to work a little bit behind the scenes with KeaBabies that their dedication to customers is just forefront in their mind all the time. Like you guys, what you are looking for out of your products, things that you feel like will make your parenting journey easier, new ideas for things, ways that products can be improved, is just that feedback is always, always very, very important to KeaBabies. So customers come first. Definitely, I can attest to that. Baby safe always. I especially talk about this with like the baby wrap carrier. It is BCIA, which is Baby Carrier Industry Alliance certified. Again, they just really take your baby's safety and your enjoyment of their products just so seriously. So it of course should go without saying that when you run a brand that produces baby wearing items or anything that you are going to use on or with baby, that baby safety should always come first, and KeaBabies definitely ticks the box there in every way. And then finally, their last core value is we're better and stronger together. So again, that just really speaks to that sense of community that the KeaBabies brand holds so dear and is always, working to build. We have our Facebook group, the Kia community over there, where, you guys are connecting with each other, connecting with the brand. Our Instagram, I think, speaks to that. The fact that we've started doing these live streams. Parenting really cannot be done in a vacuum. I know there are so many people out there that are doing it all on their own and they're making it work, and you guys are my heroes. I don't know how you do that, because parenting is such like a tribal type thing. That old saying, it takes a village, like exists for a reason. We have to kind of rely on each other. We have to share our experiences with each other. And I really love that KeaBabies, while, they're mostly an apparel and lifestyle brand, they really have created all of these avenues for us to meet each other, see each other, talk to each other, and really support each other, right? And like become each other's kind of parenting community. And then, speaking of that, the kind of way that the whole brand came about, which I would love for you all to check out sometime, if you're ever curious about any of this, on KeaBabies website under the Discover tab, just kind of the story of how the brand got started. So the founders, Jane and her husband, Ivan, they had one son already, and they were expecting their second son when Ivan was involved in a biking accident and had to be hospitalized for a very long time leading up to the birth of his second son. And just kind of the kind of chaos and turmoil that would obviously cause in your life and in your home while you're trying to, raise a young child and then bring another one into the world, just really showed, Jane, how important it is to have a community to lean on. So, I mean, that was kind of the beginning of like the brainstorming of how can, my husband and I create a brand or a project that can create that kind of community for other parents. And, then of course the KeaBabies brand sprung up. So really community building is how the whole brand even kind of got started and came about. So I think that's probably, products notwithstanding, my favorite thing about it. It's just, it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy to even talk about it. And so I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you all before we started talking about these fantastic products tonight. Okay, so I know we got a late start, so I am going to jump in and start with the toddler pillow. And now there is a little bit of a theme to the items that we're going to talk about tonight. I know that the holidays are coming up for many of us. And that might involve a little bit of either travel or maybe, kind of staying or sleeping away from home. If you are, visiting family who may not live near you. And so the items that I'm going to talk about tonight are kind of items that you can bring along with you or use to kind of help ease that transition a little bit. Like we're going to talk about my favorite travel bag, which is the sleek diaper bag by KeaBabies. I'm going to do a really quick unpacking for you of just how my husband and I are packing for our upcoming short trip with our daughter, just things like that. So something that you want to try, and when you are traveling, especially with a baby or toddler, I now officially have a toddler. I can't believe it. My daughter is 15 months old. The one routine that you want to kind of keep in place as much as you can, and it doesn't have to be perfect and it's not always going to work out, is the nighttime routine. So a lot of things that we're going to talk about tonight will kind of revolve around the nighttime routine and sleep and how you can kind of keep some things consistent while you guys are traveling for your holiday. So the first thing we're going to talk about, as I said, is the toddler pillow, which we have just introduced my daughter Sophia to. She is a little bit on the younger side for it. She's 15 months old. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends kind of first introducing a pillow if you feel comfortable with it at 18 months. and really ideally waiting until as close to 2 years old as possible. But recently, Sophia has been, she sleeps in a floor bed, by the way, with rails, so it's all good and safe. But she has been kind of wanting to snuggle with my husband and I at night when we're putting her down in her bed. And I noticed that she's trying to like prop her head up onto our chest or our shoulder a lot. And so I thought, I'm going to try out the toddler pillow tonight. I love the KeaBabies one. I feel like this is a perfect kind of introductory pillow because it is nice and firm and very thin. It's low profile, as you can see, which is what you want for your toddler, really, right? Because like the kind of concern with introducing a pillow too young is that there is a slight suffocation risk. And especially when you're thinking of pillows like the kind we typically like to sleep with, big kind of overfilled, overstuffed pillows. It's easy for baby's face to kind of get buried in that, and then they have difficulty breathing. I really, really don't feel like that is a concern with this pillow. And so that's why I decided it was maybe time to give it a try and see if that would help her sleep, because maybe just sleeping perfectly flat is not optimally comfortable for her anymore. And she's done great with it so far. So I think we're onto something, and we are big fans of this pillow in our house. So let's just talk about why it's so perfect for travel. And this doesn't even have to be like going on a trip travel. It's also super perfect for like being a daycare pillow. If your child goes to daycare or preschool or something like that, and you want them to take a pillow with them for nap time, it just travels so easily anywhere because it is so small and so compact. You can fit this into a backpack. You can fit this into a diaper bag. This is not going to take up a whole lot of space in your car, which is nice, which is why I do suggest traveling with it if your child does use a pillow. Just any little kind of creature comfort that you can bring from home on your trip into your new sleeping space is going to help them adjust so much easier. So some things I love about this: how soft the pillowcase is. So this is 100% cotton. As always, KeaBabies just knocks it out of the park with their cotton products. So just buttery soft. This is not going to irritate baby's skin or face or anything like that. It's nice and light and breathable. Again, I always do the breath test on these things. So I just make sure that I can take a deep breath in, and that when I breathe out, I can feel my breath on the other side. So that way I just know that, my daughter is going to be able to breathe easily through this. If she has her face kind of smashed into it, she's also not going to get like overheated, sweaty, and yucky. So I love that about the pillowcase. Then the pillow inside is actually made of something called ball fiber, which really just means that while it's very, squishy and comfortable, it is on the firm side, and that's great because, first of all, toddler pillows need to be firm for safety, as we talked about, but that helps it keep its shape. So this can stand up to a lot of wear and tear, a lot of, baby's head kind of tossing and turning on it, a lot of travel, a lot of being packed into a backpack and things like that. And it's going to maintain its shape and, its comfort. And how easy this is to clean is another thing that I love about it. So you can wash both the pillow itself and the pillowcase. You do need to take them apart, wash them separately. They can both be washed in the washing machine on cold, but you want to dry them separately because the pillowcase can be dried on low heat in the dryer. But the pillowcase, just to help maintain its shape, what you'll want to do with that is kind of fluff it back up after it comes out of the washer, and then lay this on a nice flat surface for it to just kind of air dry, and the ball fiber is going to kind of re-expand into its, familiar shape. So love, love, love how durable this is. If you are taking this traveling or using it as your daycare pillow or something like that, a really, really neat feature of this pillow that I love that KeaBabies thought of is the fact that the tag here can actually be used as a name tag. So if this were to, become separated from you somehow, or your child misplaces it or leaves it somewhere, the tag actually says this pillow belongs to, and then there's a line there for you to write in your child's name and, maybe a phone number or something like that. So that's just kind of a neat thing that I wanted to point out that I just love that, KeaBabies thought of. So yes, so many reasons to love this pillow. I want to talk about the patterns and colors that we have on the 40% off discount tonight. So this one is Kia ABC. And the reason I chose to display it tonight is because this one is new to me. I just received it and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. We are big animal people in this house. The theme of my daughter's bedroom is actually animals. So this is going to fit in just so nicely. Of course, it's nice and unisex. So whether you have a boy or a girl, this is going to go really nicely in the room. And I think they're really going to love it. We also have Kia 123, which is the numbers. And then we've got this guy. So we've got our space pillow. Okay. So this one is also new to me. I just received it and I haven't even shown it to my daughter yet because she's in a new thing right now. I think it's because one of the little board books that we've recently gotten her talks about all the planets. She is starting to become so obsessed with space. When we go on our walks in the evening, now that it's getting dark early and the moon is kind of visible, earlier, she's like pointing out the moon. She's pointing out the stars that she can see. She's obsessed with space right now. So I wanted to kind of surprise her with this one. I think it's so sweet. It's got little spaceships, planets, astronauts on it. Really love this for a boy's room, especially. But of course, my daughter also loves space and loves the color blue. So this one is super cute as well. So those are the three that we have eligible for the 40% off discount tonight. So definitely get your hands on one of the toddler pillows. You will not regret it. Okay, so let me just check the chat really quickly to see how you guys are doing, and then we will move right along. Yes, so I saw the toddler pillow is suitable for ages 2 to 5 years old. That is staying within the recommended kind of safety range. And also that really is just the age when, babies are typically like transitioning out of a crib and into a bed where they might even enjoy a pillow or need one or like understand what it's even for. And so I did want to mention that this pillow itself is ergonomically designed to support optimal spinal health. So if you want to read more about that on KeaBabies website, again, it's just kind of goes back to, how much they prioritize, baby and kids safety, and also quality. So yeah, around the, 2 to 5 years old mark is kind of when, I think it's a kind of appropriate to introduce a pillow. But again, my daughter has been sleeping with one the past few nights at 15 months old, just to kind of see if that's what's affecting her sleep. And, see if it's something that works for our family and if it's something that we feel comfortable with. And so far it's been fantastic. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is something that I actually left in the box so that I can show you just how freaking cute the box itself is. The KeaBabies round hairbrush. Now, I have talked about the hairbrush set before, which comes with like a comb and kind of a massaging brush and then a soft bristled brush. If you just need a single hairbrush, our favorite KeaBabies hairbrush, the soft round, it is their goat haired brush. And it is the softest brush ever. This is available in a single, which is something I don't think I even realized because I'm just so used to the sets. So that's what we have for you on 40% off discount tonight. And I did just want to show the box because this makes a fantastic baby shower gift. And I always like to just mention, kind of KeaBabies' attention to detail in packaging. If you wanted to kind of order this for someone, like a parent-to-be friend that you know, and have it shipped to them because you're not able to give them a gift in person or something like that, you don't have to worry about what the item is going to look like in its packaging. You don't have to worry like, oh gosh, is that going to seem like really tacky or impersonal? it's always very high quality and adorable. So I love giving KeaBabies products as gifts. But anyway, so let's talk about the hairbrush itself. So again, something that is going to be super, super easy to pack with you on a trip. Throw it into a backpack, a diaper bag, whatever you're kind of packing for baby. And it's something that seems so simple, but again, it's just something that baby is kind of used to using during their nighttime routine. If you're doing a bath at night before bed, it's one of those kind of familiar items from home that just keeps their normal routine that they're used to intact. And this hairbrush specifically, I love because, again, it is 100% goat hair bristles. And basically that just means that it is so, so soft. If your baby is dealing with anything like cradle cap or a little bit of eczema that is kind of creeped up into the hairline or even on the face, honestly, this brush is really, really great for kind of very gently removing those scales. So something that helps with both eczema and cradle cap is when you kind of see that crusty stuff building up, to very gently remove the scales with something like this, and then apply an oil or a nice skin protectant, something like Aquaphor. That's just going to kind of like hydrate the skin, protect the skin, and just kind of moisten and lubricate everything up. So that's going to be, this is an excellent choice for something like that. It is, think of it as like the softest soft bristled toothbrush you've ever felt. So you can just feel really good about using this on babies, delicate skin on their scalp. This is not going to tug or pull their hair if, baby is blessed with hair already. My daughter Sophia at 15 months is just finally starting to kind of get legitimate hair. She's kind of rocking the toddler mullet a little bit, but we've been waiting on that hair for so long. So a hairbrush was not something that she got a whole lot of use out of when she was a much smaller infant. But now we use this after every bath, and even in the mornings when we brush our hair, like when we're starting our day. This is our go-to hairbrush, and we absolutely love it. And I just love the size of it. It's like super easy for you to use and hold. And yeah, just can't go wrong with the round, soft hairbrush. So yes, make sure you have this kind of in your bedtime, bath time arsenal. And if you are traveling, that you take it with you. Okay, so again, that is eligible for the 40% off tonight. I'm just going to keep on moving. I do want to, just for anybody that might have joined us late, I want to go over one more time the 40% off discount that we are running tonight in celebration of KeaBabies' 4th birthday. We want to thank you for joining us, for celebrating with us. Everything that we are talking about tonight and everything that you can see in the carousel below this video is eligible for 40% off. And all you have to do to get that 40% off is shop, right? So just add the items that you want to your cart. And then when you are done shopping and you're ready to check out, just complete your transaction and the 40% comes off automatically. That discount will expire 1 hour past the end of this live stream. So just make sure you don't forget. And we are also doing a giveaway. So if you would like a Luxe bamboo hooded towel, which looks like this, and we are going to talk about the towels in depth in just a second. If you would like one for free, hit the follow button. If you are not already following us here on Amazon Live, that makes you eligible for the giveaway. And then all you have to do is introduce yourself in the chat. Say hello, tell us your name. Just let us know that you are tuned in with us tonight. And in the last 10 minutes or so of this stream, we will randomly select a winner from the chat log. I will let you know who that person is, and then I will let you know how to claim your free towel. So that's how that goes. Yeah, so let's move on to the next thing that is definitely going to be traveling with us over the holiday. And this might seem like kind of an odd choice, but for us, it is going to be the multi-use cover. Okay, and so this is the one that I'm using as an example tonight because this is the one that is eligible for 40% off tonight. And it's actually one of my favorites. I just want you to look at how stinking cute this is. This is called macaron for obvious reasons, right? And it was a part of the KeaBabies Sweet Treats collection, which I also have the bandana bibs from, which are like some of my favorite ever. They're just so, so sweet and cute. The reason this is a travel necessity for us, even though my daughter, who's 15 months old, is no longer nursing, which I know most of you probably use this as a nursing cover. It is a fantastic nursing cover. She has trouble, my daughter has trouble sleeping in the car. Like, I really miss kind of those smaller infant days when, we could go on a longer car ride and really all she would need was either, like access to her milk and a comfortable seat to fall asleep in, right? Because, she slept all the time and the car was kind of, the motion and the sound, I think, was like this nice lulling, thing for her. Now that she is older and she is a toddler, the car is very stimulating for her. And nap time is kind of just in general a little bit of a struggle generally right now, just because she's like she's walking now and she can get into things and she can like explore her world, and it's like, why would I want to take a break from all this fun and all this learning that I'm doing to sleep, right? But on a long car trip, I need for her to get her sleep. If we are going to be, visiting family that we don't, typically see that often, lots of things in our routine are kind of going to be changed up. I need for her to take her naps and just be in the best mood she can be in, right? So something that is really helpful for us is using the multi-use cover as a car seat cover. And this just allows her, I kind of put it on when I see that she is starting to get drowsy, and sleep is starting to overtake her, but I'm also kind of seeing that she'll see a flicker of sunlight through the window and it kind of snaps her back awake, kind of thing. That's when I know it's time to pull this out and use it as kind of a dark cover. And so what you would do is just, so say you have your car seat here, the big hole, just like you would put it on your body to use as a nursing cover, you will put over the handle of the car seat, and then simply put this over the feet. And then the back side will go over the back of the car seat. Very, very simple to use, figure out. I'm sure if you guys are already parents tuning in with us tonight, you have something like this. This is just an absolute must for my daughter. So if your baby is, a baby that needs like a lot of darkness and just kind of no stimuli or visual input, for them to like relax and get sleepy and be able to get a good nap in while traveling, absolutely use this as a car seat cover. Of course, if you have a small baby that is still nursing and you are going to be, visiting family, and you may not have like a super great private space wherever you're going to nurse baby, use this as a nursing cover. It's absolutely wonderful. 100% full coverage. You are not going to see anything through this thing. Let me just put it on. And I have very bright light set up. Since I am, doing this live stream at nighttime. And so you can see that you're not seeing anything through that. But at the same time, it is so, so nice and light and airy. So you are not going to overheat in this thing. You don't have to worry about, putting this over baby's face and can baby breathe and, all of that kind of stuff. Again, do the breath test. Passes with flying colors. I absolutely love this material. So again, it is 100% cotton, which means it is that silky, buttery, soft feeling. This is basically like, it honestly feels like satin or something nice like that. It's also a material that stays just nice and cool. So love, love, love this. I love how size versatile it is. So, this is going to fit a variety of mamas out there. There's plenty of room for baby underneath. You can wear it like this, like kind of poncho style, or if you want one arm free to kind of be supporting baby under here or doing other things with your arm, of course, you can wear it over one shoulder. fantastic nursing cover. So again, just so many ways to use this. It is called the multi-use cover for a reason. Other ways that we use it, and you may use it in your travels as well, is if you have to stop somewhere for lunch for yourself and you go into a restaurant and they bring you a high chair. Those high chairs are just like, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Those big kind of clunky wooden things that literally look like the same high chairs we were using like 25 years ago, type thing. Sometimes they're like a little bit sticky or icky or whatever. They're just not very comfortable. So if you wanted to use this as a high chair cover, you would use it just the same way that you applied it to your car seat to use as your car seat cover. If you're out shopping, this can be used as a shopping cart cover. So again, it's just kind of a little extra layer of sanitariness, right, between kind of baby skin and anything that you may not want them to touch directly. It's just something, nice and comfortable for them to have between their skin and, something like a shopping cart or a high chair. And it works great as a high chair cover or a shopping cart cover because it is so easy to clean. So you really don't have to worry about things getting spilled on it, dropped on it. This is machine washable. You just wash it on cold and then you can dry this in the dryer on low heat. So cannot go wrong with this. It will absolutely be packed in our travel bag, and it is eligible for 40% off tonight. So if you think this is something that would be useful to you, please get your hands on the multi-use cover tonight. And again, this macaron pattern is the one that we are offering at a discount. Okay, so moving on, we're going to talk about the sleek backpack. And I'm going to try to do this relatively quickly so that we can get through our 2 other items and then announce our giveaway winner. Now, I have talked about the sleek several times before. Let me pull it out so you can actually see what I'm talking about in case you're not familiar with it. It is this beautiful, gorgeous, stylish diaper bag backpack. I use this as my daughter Sophia's sole travel bag. So this really functions as like her suitcase when we go on trips. So there are a couple of reasons why it's ideal as a travel bag, and I'll highlight those. I do have it packed up for like our hypothetical trip. And so I'm just going to go through the things that I have packed as quickly as I can. And then as I'm unpacking, I'll kind of talk about the features of the bag. But the first thing you can just already see with your eyes, right? Just how good looking it is. So this is actually made of KeaBabies vegan leather. I love vegan leather products for, the environmental impact. Obviously, it's more sustainable. Vegan leather is cruelty-free, which is really great for me. Something that's really important to me when I shop. And also it just looks good, right? So I love the aesthetic of this bag. This is, it's just very sleek. It's simple, it's stylish. It's going to go with any outfit. So, there is nothing wrong with wanting to like feel good and look good when you are out on an outing with baby. So, anything that kind of can introduce a little bit of like style into my life while I'm doing the mom thing is like, gotta have that, right? So that's one thing I love about the sleek. You can see this really pretty brushed matte silver hardware. And I love KeaBabies hardware. It always just opens and closes just like butter. You can just really tell how high quality this bag is at an amazing price point. So I'll start with the outside of the bag and then let's just start unpacking it. So something that I like to keep in here, whether it's just for a day out with baby and I'm using this as a diaper bag, or if we're traveling, I use this front pocket as my mom pocket so that I don't have to like overpack for myself. And so if we're just going out for a day, I don't have to use a purse. And so what I have in here for a car trip is I'm going to be taking my AirPods for, when Sophia sleeps, and I just kind of want to, if I'm not driving, obviously my husband will be driving, and I just want to kind of zone out a little bit with my own music. I always have my AirPods handy. And then same thing, I will take my Kindle, and this I won't necessarily read in the car, but this is just to have on my trip, right? So whenever I get some downtime or when it's time to go to bed at night, I kind of have trouble sleeping away from home. So I need one of my kind of wind down activities, and that's reading a book. So the easiest way to carry my books on long trips is with my Kindle. This is not an ad for Kindle. Just saying, it's those kind of little things that you might need for yourself that you want to access quickly while on a trip, or, you know, just out for a day with baby. I think work really well in this just front, really accessible pocket. So I call that kind of the mom and dad pocket. So that's what we'll have in there. So you're going to need to feed baby while you're on your trip, obviously. So we are transitioning my daughter Sophia off of the bottle entirely. It's a process. I'm kind of going at her pace a little bit. She still takes the bottle to go to sleep at night. So we don't really need to overpack bottles. But what I love about this particular bag is that it has multiple bottle pockets, and they're insulated. So it's going to keep your bottle cool if you need that for a day out, or warm if you need that. So the backpack that we were using previous to switching to KeaBabies backpacks only had one bottle slot. And I just remember thinking, like, I couldn't go for like a long kind of day trip out somewhere unless I was able to clean, you know, this one bottle that I'm able to pack, or, you know, go on something like a short trip. I kind of need more than one bottle in my rotation, right? While I'm going to be staying away from home for like a long weekend or something. So I love that this has multiple pockets. So I packed one of our tall skinny bottles so that you can see how well that fits into the insulated pocket, and also how well this lip closes over that. I love this nice wide lip. So it's going to fit your tall bottles. And then I packed a short fat bottle in case that's more similar to something that you use with your baby, just so that you can see really any bottle you have kind of at your disposal is going to fit just perfectly in here. Love, love, love the design of this pocket. And then for our car trip, I just always include kind of an extra snack and our favorite KeaBabies silicone bib, which, you know, is really only being used for an example tonight. I would love for you to shop the silicone bib, but just know that it is not part of the 40% off discount tonight. But it just always travels with us, because if my daughter's going to be either drinking a bottle or eating snacks or eating a meal in the car, kind of on the go, she needs that little bit of protection, and the silicone bib is our absolute favorite. So love how roomy and spacious that is. As you can see, like I have no trouble fitting a snack and a bib in there, and I could fit even more. So that is nice and roomy and luxurious for all of your feeding needs on the go. Let's move on to this pocket up here. So this, in my mind, when I talk about it, I just call it like the freestyle pocket, because as I'm packing her bag, if they're just kind of like little miscellaneous things. So a lot of times for us, that will be like a little bottle of sunscreen, or a pair of like my daughter's little baby sunglasses that she'll wear for like 5 minutes at a time. But, you know, I still bring them along because I try on a sunny day. Just things that like I couldn't find a logical place for anywhere else. They just kind of go in my up top freestyle pocket. So what I'm actually going to be packing in here for a trip away is a pair of her shoes. So let me just show you. She has just started walking, so she is now officially a shoe wearer. Look how spacious that pocket is, right? And that's just kind of the theme with this whole bag. It is so nice and spacious. Like, I always kind of talk about KeaBabies bags as like a Mary Poppins bag. It's like you open it up and you can just like keep pulling things out. It's like, you know, you'll be with your mom friends and they're like, so does anybody happen to have like a power tool? And you'll be like, in fact, Lacey, I do. And you can open up your KeaBabies bag and like pull out a power drill or something, right? I've never done that before, but I'm just saying, like, the size of the bag, you could, right? Like, you can be that mom. So as you can see, it fit an entire pair of toddler shoes in that pocket. So she will just wear the shoes that are on her feet the day that we leave, and then she has one shoe change while we're gone if she needs it. So that's what I'm packing in there for this particular trip coming up. Okay, so now my favorite kind of compartment of this bag, which is what makes it the ideal travel bag for a baby, is the clothing pocket. Like, how many of your diaper bags have a clothing compartment, like a wholly separate clothing compartment? Okay, so you have this nice mesh zipper pocket that is going to hold baby's clothes. You can put so many outfit changes in here. Again, I am packing for actually like a long weekend away. So that means I have in here 3 outfits. Okay. Don't make fun of my packing skills because it's just like not a gift that I was born with. A pair of pajamas and our KeaBabies sleep sack, which she uses every night, and we are going to talk about in just a minute because it is also eligible for the 40% off tonight. So you saw everything that I just fit in there. There was still plenty of room. You could literally pack, honestly, if you're packing baby clothes, which are small, right? Easily like a week's worth of outfit changes in here, including pajamas and a sleep sack. I'm not even kidding. If you plan to bathe baby on the go and for whatever reason you're staying somewhere where you don't think they would have a towel, I don't know. You could pack a towel in here, things like that. This pocket is so spacious, and I love that it keeps your clothing kind of separate from everything else, keeps it outside of the main compartment of the bag, which just leaves that open for whatever else you need to pack. Love that. So let's actually open before we move on to the inside. So when we actually go on our trip, I will have in this side pocket a water bottle full of water for me, just to remind me to hydrate while we're on the road. And then a kind of sippy cup of water for my daughter, Sophia, but I just didn't pack that tonight because we're not actually leaving for our trip yet. So a couple of things might be missing here and there, but you get the gist. So inside, so much space. So let's just look at what I personally am bringing, and just know that I could easily fit more stuff than what I have in here. So of course I'm going to use these kind of interior mesh pockets. Once I pull everything out, I'll show you all the pockets that I'm mentioning for diapers and wipes. Okay. So our philosophy, my husband and I, when we're traveling with something like diapers and wipes, is that really what we want to focus on getting through is the trip to wherever we're going, because, you know, unless you're like camping in the Amazon rainforest, you probably have access to buying more diapers if you need it. So I'm not going to take like in my bag a week's worth of diapers from home necessarily. I'm going to make sure I just have enough to like get us kicked off, and then when we need more, we'll run out for some. And that's just us personally. So I use the 2 actually smaller pockets in here for my diapers and wipes when we're on the go. Something that I have packed on in this interior side pocket is I'm going to bring along some of Sophia's washcloths. Just because, again, we plan to bathe her, obviously, on our trip. And it's just one of those things where she loves the KeaBabies washcloths. She's used to them. We love them. Again, these are not part of the sale tonight, just FYI. But I just wanted you to know that like your toiletries, creams, lotions, anything that you would use to like bathe baby, I think is really ideal. That's why I love these side pockets here. Nice and spacious, perfect for that kind of thing. So that's what I've packed. As always, she needs a lovey, so we're bringing Sploot the cat. Look how big he is, and you can see that he just fit in there so nicely. All I did was like curl his little legs up, stick him inside. I'm telling you, it's the Mary Poppins bag, right? We're bringing her favorite book right now to read to her at bedtime. Because again, remember the routine that we want to try and keep on track as much as possible when we're away from home is the bedtime routine. And then of course I have one of the multi-use covers because we're going to need to use that for when she is napping on the go. So that's all I have in there. I would also pack one of our towels, but of course for tonight's purposes, I have them displayed because we're going to talk about them in just a minute. But just know that that is something else that I would pack, and there is ample room for that. So these mesh pockets inside, you've got 2 identical pockets. That's where I had my diapers and wipes. I always keep a diaper changing pad in this nice pocket right here. You can see how deep that is, right? Like how far my arm is able to fit in there. Honestly, like anything that your imagination can dream up that you might need will fit in this bag. Something else that I love about it is you can see how structured it is, right? So I'm not holding it up. It's not leaning against me right now. Something that KeaBabies has thought of in the design of all of their diaper bags is they actually kind of stay open by themselves, right? So you actually have to close them. They have this nice kind of structure to them. So they sit nice and flat, even when they're empty. I don't currently have anything in this main pocket, and you can see that it's still like is sitting up nicely and has its shape, right? So it just makes kind of rummaging through your bag for things super easy. You can just open it up. It's not like collapsing in on you. You're not having to hold it open with one hand and dig with the other. It just stays nice and open, and you can just do your magic trick, right? So love, love, love that about it. My daughter Sophia does not take a pacifier anymore, but I wanted to show you this cool feature, kind of the little binky holder. So this is just a clip inside. It's where you can keep something like a pacifier from getting lost. It just clips right inside the bag, and so you always know where it is. You can also use this for something like a teether or a soother, which she definitely loves. She loves little chew toys and teethers and things like that. So inside, there's one more pocket I wanted to talk about. So this is kind of my important documents pocket. And the reason for that is that it's secure in the interior of the bag. So I feel like it's, nice and safe. It's not super easily accessible, like, the pockets on the front. So that's where I would keep something like my wallet and my phone charger, right? If I'm out for a day, that's where I'll keep my car keys if I don't want to pack a purse that day. If you're traveling by plane, I kind of always think of when we're packing these bags, we are only doing road trips with Sophia right now. But if you have to travel in a plane, this is where you could keep something like a boarding pass or a passport. Now, this pocket, actually the entire bag is, the interior is waterproof. And the outside is scratch resistant. So love how durable this bag is. So just know that your, travel documents or things like your driver's license, that kind of thing, your boarding pass is perfectly safe in this nice interior pocket here at the top. So that's what I use that for. And that's it. That's the sleep. And that is our entire Thanksgiving trip in one bag for our daughter Sophia. That's everything she's going to need. And as you can see, this is going to just fit nicely, pack up nicely into a car, and is going to be good to go. So if you would like to get your hands on this for 40% off of its normal price, which is already like an amazing deal, at whole price, just because of how awesome this bag is, make sure you shop in the carousel below this video because it is eligible for 40% off tonight. Okay. So one of the things that I packed was the KeaBabies Sleep Sack. It's called the Soothe Sleep Bag, actually. And Soothe is just such an appropriate name for it. It is by far our favorite sleep sack. It is my daughter Sophia's favorite sleep sack. She gets her, and this is no exaggeration, she really gets her best night's sleep when she is wearing this particular sleep sack. And I have tried to narrow other things down, like things that we did during the day, things that she ate, like what was it? And it really does seem to be the common denominator is this sleep sack. And I think there are a few reasons for that. So one, my daughter tends to run really hot at night, even though we actually keep our house pretty cool. And of course, she doesn't sleep with any excess blankets or anything like that. It's just she just has a fitted sheet on her bed. But a lot of times when she kind of wakes or fusses in the night and I have to go in and soothe her, she's like clammy and hot and sweaty. Never happens in this sleep sack. So it is, nice and light and breathable. So baby's going to be super comfortable in this. But at the same time, it's fall. We are finally starting to get down to temperatures that are in like the 40s at night. And again, we like our house on the cooler side to go to sleep at night because none of us get good sleep when we're too hot. So we try to keep the heat off as much as we can. And she has not been waking up, uncomfortably cold either. So this is just like the perfect material, I feel like, for, that balance of being nice and airy. So the baby's not going to overheat, but it's thick enough that it's going to keep baby plenty warm. I love that it is size adjustable. So this is something that it comes in 3 sizes actually, and all are eligible for 40% off tonight, small, medium, and large. What I have right here is the medium, which is 6 to 15 months. So this is the one that my daughter typically uses. So the small is going to be 0 to 6 months, and then The large is going to be 15 months plus, and I can't remember what the cutoff of that one is. If someone on from the KeaBabies team knows, but again, it comes in 3 sizes. But again, no matter what size you go with, and I know that babies are like quickly outgrowing things. I feel like my daughter right now can only wear clothes for like a week at a time until they don't fit anymore. So say you have baby in like the medium sleep bag, because these straps are adjustable, you get a lot more use and wear out of them than you would a normal sleep sack, where I haven't seen something like this. So if you need for your sleep sack to be tighter up in the shoulders, you're just going to put it on the tighter setting. Or if you need it to be looser, it has a little give because there is a second snap. So you would just move it down to the wider snap. And I think that's what we're doing for my daughter right now. Another reason why I think she likes this sleep sack so much is that when she kind of stretches her legs out in it like this, it doesn't get too tight and like pull up here, you know, because it's kind of small, because we are able to move the shoulder strap and kind of adjust that to kind of be a custom fit for her almost. So this sleep bag is going to be super, super comfy, kind of no matter baby's height or size or whatever. Something else that I love about it is that it zips around. So the zipper runs like the perimeter of the bag. So you actually open this up, put baby into it, and then kind of zip them closed, almost like you would a sleeping bag. So again, this is just, it makes it so easy to put baby in and to get it closed. Instead of kind of like zipping down the middle and then being a vest thing where you have the 2 sides that have to come together and then you zip it up. You just, I'll show you. I'm going to undo this. We're going to unzip this all the way. So it opens up nice and wide like this. Let me use sploot. Okay, so I'm going to put baby in the middle, right? Close it over baby, and sploot has these tiny little arms, so this isn't gonna fit him exactly like it would a baby. And then you zip it around baby. So there's really no like fussing or fighting with this. I don't know if that sounds any easier than a normal sleep sack, but it's something that you just have to experience. It's just so easy to kind of put my wiggle worm of a daughter into, and I can get it zipped and closed around her super easily. So love that about it. This design is actually perfect for preventing hip dysplasia. So baby is kind of snug up here at the top where you want them to kind of, you know, be nice and snug. Your sleep sack also kind of is a little bit of like a comforting thing for babies. You know, they like to have a little bit of kind of tightness around their arms and chest. It's kind of like being held in a snuggle, right? But it tapers out this way, as you can see, down as you get towards the hips and the legs, which means that the legs can kind of open and close, the hips can move, which is really, really important, again, for preventing hip dysplasia. So this has been designed with that in mind, with this nice kind of bell shape that you see there. Again, another thing that KeaBabies makes that is super easy to clean is the sleep bag. I love that about it. I do not have time for spot cleaning, dry cleaning, that kind of thing with my baby stuff. So this is machine washable, and you can also dry it in the dryer, just like everything else. And I did want to mention that just like on their bibs, the snaps on this are nickel free, which is really important. My daughter has very sensitive skin, and nickel is a very common irritant to skin. So it's just another one of those little like conscientious things that KeaBabies thought about in the design of their products. So that is the Soothe sleep bag. Absolutely love it. And it will be traveling with us because, again, we want Sophia to get her sleep while we are on our little trip. Okay, and then last but not least, let's talk about the bamboo hooded towels. I love my little like towel ghosts that I have set up here. Okay, so these are the 3 that we have available for the 40% off discount tonight. So the Luxe towel, which is also our giveaway item today, which we are about to announce, looks like this. So as you can see, it's got the super cute little critters on it, little bunny faces, little bear faces. All of this stuff is designed in-house with KeaBabies creative department. Love that about it. So these little designs are always unique to KeaBabies. So you won't find anything quite like this anywhere else. Let me show them to you all up close so you can just see how cute they are, so you can pick out which one you want. And then I will talk a little bit about why they're so fantastic, aside from the cuteness. So we've got the lamb. This one is probably my favorite for my daughter, Sophia. It just makes me laugh. See, it's got the little animal face there and the cute little lamb ears. I just love it. She loves this one. She always is like super just giggly and funny whenever we have her in this one. And then, of course, we have the little bear with the little honey-colored bear ears. Okay, so let's talk about why I love this towel so much. All right, so first of all, this is very, I feel like, innovative of KeaBabies to design a towel that is made of bamboo. Now, I go on bamboo spiels all the time whenever we do these live streams. So if you've hung out before, I'm sorry, you're going to hear a little bit of it again. Things I love about bamboo. First of all, the sustainability of it. I think it's a very eco-responsible thing to do to produce textiles made from bamboo. Bamboo is a naturally kind of self-regenerating plant. I mean, most plants are. But bamboo, like a single stalk of bamboo, can grow 3 feet in a day. So, it regenerates very quickly. So if you have to raise a bamboo plant to create something, it's going to replenish itself really, really fast. It's not over-harvested. It is not endangered. So it's very sustainable. It makes some of the softest fibers on the planet. It is a rival for 100% cotton. It has that same kind of buttery, silky feel with maybe a little bit more texture to it, which makes it great for something like a washcloth or a towel. It's going to be just really nice and grippy and really going to get you good and dry. For a washcloth, it's kind of naturally exfoliating while still being really soft and non-irritating. Bamboo is naturally antimicrobial, so again, a great choice for a bath product like a washcloth or a towel. You're even starting to see like bamboo toothbrushes and like kitchen utensils and things like that. It's really easy to clean. Again, this is machine washable. Stains don't really adhere to it as much as they do something like cotton. I love, love, love bamboo. And this just feels, it is so thick and so luxurious. Like, luxurious is really the perfect way to describe this. It just feels like a high quality towel. You can see that while it is a baby towel and toddler towel, look how big it is. Like most KeaBabies products, their things are size large. And I love that because it means that like anything you buy from them is a long-term investment, right? It's like not only is their stuff super durable, so it's going to stand up to a lot of wear and tear, a lot of washings and things like that. So you're going to have it for a long time. Baby is not going to outgrow it super quickly. This towel can be used on a newborn all the way up to, I think like a 5 or 6 year old. So, this is a towel that you can actually keep in your house for a really long time. Again, bamboo, I don't know if I mentioned, is super, super durable. The fibers are very durable. So again, this is going to, stand up to a lot. I love that it's hooded. So, when my daughter Sophia gets out of the bath, she hates getting her hair dry. But the hood kind of makes it, kind of fun. So it's like a game. But also it's just quicker and easier for me. So the fact that it's like size large also, I can just put her in it. This goes over her head and I can be drying the rest of her body while this is kind of just doing the work of drying her hair for me, right? I just kind of leave the hood on for a little bit and let it soak up all that moisture in her hair. And I just give it like a little rub right before we pull the towel off. I don't have to kind of be moving her around or like adjusting it, pulling it out from under her to put it up over her head and try and dry her hair. Just put the hood on. That's all you have to do. So I love that about it. And then of course it has these nice wings out on the side. which just means that it's perfect for like wrapping baby up in nice and tight like this. It's just a fantastic towel. And again, it's machine washable, wash on cold, dry on low heat, and just make sure with any product that you want to remain absorbent, you don't want to use fabric softener, which this is so soft, you are not going to need. So yeah, this will be traveling with us because it is our go-to towel. Absolutely love it. And again, we want to give you one for free tonight. The Luxe hooded towel, which is this one with the little critters on it. So let's go ahead and select our giveaway winner. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and staying with us. Yes. Let's do that. And I will just remind everyone that we do these live streams every Wednesday, 6:30 Pacific time and 9:30 Eastern time. Totally agree. Most towels for baby are too small. Absolutely. That's like such a bugaboo about baby towels. So love, love, love that this one is sized so large. Woohoo! So we're 30 seconds away from our giveaway winner. Yes, so we would love to see you back here again on Wednesday. Tomorrow, we actually have a second live stream happening. We have a kind of a new mom that we have brought onto the KeaBabies team. Her name is Julianne, and she is fantastic. She will be talking about some different products and also doing another promotion and all of that fun stuff tomorrow. So please make sure that you tune into that one. Okay, Roy. Oh, Roy, there's a first time for everything. Okay, so you have won our Luxe Bamboo Hooded Towel. I hope that someone in your life gets so much use out of it and that they enjoy it as much as my daughter does. Okay, so here's what you need to do to redeem your towel. Just send an email to ask@KeaBabies.com, so ASK, like ask a question, and let us know that you are the giveaway winner. Tell us your Amazon username, and we will get that shipped out to you as soon as possible. Congratulations. If you need me to repeat any of that, just let me know. And yeah, so thrilled that you guys hung out with us, that you stayed tuned or came back rather after our technical difficulties at the start. Really, really appreciate that as always. You guys are just so great and fun to hang out with every week. I really look forward to this on my Wednesday evenings. Yeah, I would love for you all to join Julianne as well. She's got some great stuff coming up for you as well. Great. So Roy is good. Everything all squared away. All right. Well, if you are not already following us on our social media channels, our Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube, go check those out. We have the Kia community, which is our Facebook group. And then on Instagram, we've built a really cool community over there. We're always sharing your photos, your stories, and doing wholly separate kind of giveaways and things like that. Just fun little things. Yeah, that's that. So if nobody has any lingering questions, I can see some of us are starting to drop off. I will let you all get back to your evenings. I know for us on the East Coast, it's getting a little bit late, and you kind of probably want some downtime to yourselves. But thank you for hanging out. It was so much fun as always. I will see you all next week. We will have some more products to talk about. And yeah. All right. I will be signing off. Good night, everybody. Safe travels if you're traveling for the holiday. Of course, I will see you one more time before that, or maybe a couple of times before that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much, KeaBabies team, for everything and for your patience. And I will see you all again next week as well. All right. Good night.